Bonjour tout le monde! Hello everyone! Welcome back to another edition of Lunchtime Pinball. I am ChalataLove, your host today. And man, do we have a show going on today. It just got super exciting in the past couple of 24 hours. We got confirmation of new tables that just dropped right before stream. I got these things downloaded. I haven't even looked at the thumbnails yet. I just was able to get them downloaded and on my machine for you guys to check out with me for the first time. Just super excited. Super excited. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am super excited. We've got a bunch of people in the house already. I'm gonna throw out some shout outs real quick. We got a lot of games to cover today, so we need to hit the ground running as fast as we can. We got Nix. Good to see you, Nix. I know you were stopping by really quick. I hope you got a chance to got a nice little break there from work. Retrotech, Wingo, the Me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for putting some chat down. Let's see here. I need to put some of these tables that were just purchased. I downloaded them and I didn't even get a chance to kind of like stick them into my favorites so I can all kind of have them huddled together. I'm pretty sure everybody's doing this. There's one right there. Who done it? We are putting that one in our favorites right now. There's PinBot. Boom. That one's going to the favorites. And let's see here. Keep going. Keep going. What we got next, guys? Which one are we looking for? Which one are you guys the most excited for? We got 4 tables we're going to hit today that are brand new on the AtGames Legends 4KP. New to us. Did I miss one there? Just kind of going through these so fast. I'm super excited, guys, man. My heart's racing. You know, this is cool. It's like Christmas morning, you know. You just got 4 new tables. You haven't even gotten a chance to take a look at them yet. Keep going. They're in here somewhere. I know we can find them. I know there's an easy way of doing this, but I like doing it this way. Battle. Zombie. Okay, we went through those. Am I missing something here? There's Taxi up there. Going to the favorites. And we got one more. Where is Supersonic? There it is. There it is. Right there. Nice and pretty silver Supersonic. Boom. We are going to our favorites. And which one should we do first, guys? What are you thinking? You think we should do... I tell you what. Let's jump into Supersonic super quick. It's not one of something kind of what I had put into the thumbnail. This is kind of like a last minute one. So let's jump into Supersonic super quick. Ha ha ha. Wow, look at the leaderboards. We've already got 4 up there now. Pretty sure those are probably some of the gentlemen and or some of the people that that actually got access to this early and were able to put some scores on the board. So let's check it out, guys. Let's check this one out. Supersonic Deluxe. I'm gonna turn up my volume here. Supersonic Deluxe. They are all in Williams. Yes, look at this table. Wow. We've got a radar thing over here on the left-hand side. Man, this thing looks great. Looks great, looks great. Got some wind turbines up here up on the left-hand side. Looks like an upper play field. Looks like we have 4 flippers. It's a little low. So I'm going to turn this one up just a bit. I hope it's not too loud. Looks like we've got a jet engine over here on the left-hand side. A jet right up there where some spot targets are at. We've got 1, 2, looks like three ramps here. Let's see here. How are we going to get up here on this upper play field? Looks like that. There. How does this one go here? So up this ramp, looks like it may shoot it up and back over to there. So this is a Magic Pixel table, so I'm sure there's lots of things. I've never seen this table. I've never played this table. I know this table is on some other platforms. I've seen Retro talking about this, and I think I actually seen him play this one on one of his streams before. So I know he was really excited. This was one of his favorite tables. So one thing that I do see so far right now that's kind of giving me a little bit of a red flag is this kickback on the right hand side and how close it is to this rubber. That might cause a problem when it's kicking back, hitting that rubber and coming right back down. We've had that problem on Magic Pixel tables before, but it is what it is, man. So let's jump into this one. The table sounds really low. I mean, I got this thing pretty high up, so can you guys hear the table okay? That wasn't a good thing. Let me know if you guys can't hear this table, because it's quiet, man. Look at that. 2 balls, immediate drains. No worries, Dennis B, man. I'm just glad you could hang out as much as you can, brother. I know this is a busy time of the day. People trying to get lunches in, people trying to get to their lunch, or sometimes some people just got finished with their lunch. So no worries, man. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi with everybody. You know, jump in and out when you can. I appreciate you hanging out with us, brother. Dennis B, good to see you, brother. Spiegel, good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. We are running these really quick. So let's see. Physics are feeling really pretty decent. Look at that. But that's okay. I think we've got our ball save on that one. So usually on Magic Pixel tables, most of the time your out lanes or your in lanes and your out lanes will start your just bad, really bad bounces. So not the greatest of the first, but that's how it usually goes for me. So another one of those things with Magic Pixels where, you know, you got to wait for them to finish showing you whatever it is that they're showing you. And I guess I got an extra ball on this. I thought it was already on my 3rd ball, or that was my 3rd ball, but I guess not. So let's see here. Let's see if these out lanes, if I can get them lit. So it looks like that flipped it too much. Looks like that center ramp will drop down, and that's where I guess you can get access to that. So it's a little deceiving. It's a little deceiving, that ramp kind of being just kind of floating up in the air. It looks like it's actually down, but it's not. It's actually elevated. There it is. It just dropped. So it's a little Alright, there's the upper play field. Usually you're pretty safe in here of draining. So I did that to myself. So it's challenging. It's fun. It's a fun playing table so far. You know, first impressions, man. What do you guys think so far? So far from what you've seen, tell me what you're thinking. Well, thanks, Real Creamer. Thanks for hanging out, brother. You know, this is kind of a weird VPX Thursday because we just got a bunch of stuff dropped. This is definitely not VPX. This is Supersonic's Magic Pixels Supersonics Deluxe. We're just kind of running through these really quick. I'm going to play another quick game of this, and then we're going to move on to the Williams tables and stuff. So these trains are confusing me. That's just wrong, Spiegel, man. Yeah, me too, Soggy Bacon. This is really a pretty cool looking table, man. I like the flow so far. There's some things that I'm kind of getting used to, like these ramps jumping up and down. So I guess one of the things so far that I've noticed on this is if the bottom of the ramp is even with the other ramp, it's down. And if it's kind of pushed back a little bit, then it's up. So a little difficult to kind of tell that. I was trying to shoot that ramp while it was up. If you kind of look at it there, it kind of looks like I didn't see it as it being up. I just kind of saw it as it being just a little bit set further back. So I was trying to hit that ramp, and I was actually just going past it, right up underneath it, and hitting into the bumpers. So something to watch out for. But let's, I guess I should have looked at the rules at this. But guys, I didn't have chance to really prep. See, I was trying there to really prep for these tables. I wasn't even this table wasn't even on my radar. So it was an awesome addition to the day. So exciting. But it seems to play pretty well. I would say fairly close to let's see, Woodlands. It's got kind of the same physics to it. It still has that kind of big. It's got the big center post down there, so there's a little bit more bounce instead of like on. Okay, top rollovers are your bonus multipliers. Good to know. There's some kind of lock hole up there, so let's see here. I'm not sure. Yep. So there you go, guys. The ball save is going to be the out lanes. So that's pretty much what you're going to be wanting to kind of go for. I'm pretty sure there's a multi-ball in here. Like I said, I haven't read any of the rules or anything on this, so I apologize for that. But if you are able to keep that ball save going, you should be in pretty good shape. So we're on the secondary playfield now. I'm assuming you just need to try to light up all these. Okay, got two more over on the right-hand side. And then maybe, okay, I see. That's how you get maybe to the other side up there. To get it, okay, maybe you lock, because I see kind of a drop up there maybe. Between the one and way. Yeah, looks like you can really just, that looked a little broken there. So looks like yeah, this one's fun, guys. I would say this is a lot better than the Native American table that they had brought out, or that they released. This one definitely is a lot better. So once you get out of this one's a lot better table, guys. This one's fun. This upper play field is not. There we go. So I hit that. Now I got to hit the engine up there in the center, I think, and then it's going to come back around and maybe lock a ball. Maybe. I don't know. Well, let's check it out. So something happened to it. Jumps up. Oh, so you got a bonus. I don't know what that bonus was. Interesting.
Rotate the spinner 30 times for extra points.
30 points. Okay. Whoa. I missed it. Yeah, guys, this one's a fun one. Okay, let's see if this thing doesn't screw me. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. So the kickback drops into a hole and it relaunches the ball. It does not kick it back into play immediately from that out lane. So they learned something from the last one. That's awesome. That's really, really good. I dig that. So there's the ball save. Ah. Whoa. The call outs are a bit, I don't know, they seem a bit muffled, a little low to me. I don't know, I'm used to them being a lot more louder, I guess. Okay, that one. Okay, that's two of the ramps that elevate. That left ramp also elevates as well. I mean, the right ramp there. So you got a light blue, a dark blue, and kind of a teal kind of colored ramp. And both the dark blue and the teal colored ramps elevate. So you got to do something to unelevate them or lower the ramps to get to the upper playfield. So that maybe that's two ways to get to the upper playfield. Well, it looks like I've got a mode flashing here, so I must be in a mode. Breaking the sound barrier, guys. Oh, no, wait a minute. Okay. Looks like all the ramps are elevated, or can be elevated. Because that teal ramp is not down either. So, wow, this can get a little confusing, guys. It's confusing now, anyway. So I can't even hit ramps right now to get my ball save to start regenerating. There we go. And that almost kind of seemed like that, whoa. Almost kind of seemed like that, there we go. Nope. Nope. Come on. Check bumper. What the hell are you talking about?
Whoa, this is supersonic.
Yeah, I see a lock up there, so.
Secondary playfield activated.
Man, it's crazy how that ramp drops and raises and stuff. It almost kind of looks like I don't know if you guys have ever seen a military airplane that gets refueled in the air, and it's got the fuel line that like extends out to the airplane. That's what it kind of looks like. It's kind of neat.
You're breaking the sound barrier. Nice shot. Maximum velocity.
Come on. I hate it when it starts going back and forth like that. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad bounce. I should have done something different there.
Recalibrate and go again.
Yes, yes. As soon as I finish with this game, we're gonna move on. But I think this one's going pretty well. I'm still on ball number 1. First game luck. Okay, so you get a ball save reward. Does not reset your time on this one, so this is one where you need to set up your out lanes. Jet letters, okay. You need to set up your multi-ball and have your multi-ball one away. From the time your Mayday expires. Like right now, I don't have it anymore, now I have it, so. Alright. So this will be one that I'd be really interested in checking out the modes and going through the modes and seeing how they work. Music's cool. So I wonder what this bonus is anyway. Come on, hit it. I didn't see how much the bonus was worth on this. Okay, so now we gotta get that up there. There we go. What's the bonus? Like 5 million. Well, that's kind of a waste of time, maybe. If you were going for score anyway. Ah, wouldn't have made any difference. So no kickback on the left out lane, so duly noted. Hey, what's up, Biggie? Good to see you, man. Catch up a little bit here on chat, but I know we got a bunch of stuff to get through, so I'm gonna play. You guys chat it up. Let me know what's happening. Tell me what you guys are thinking. You guys are more excited for the Zen tables than this table. I get it. That's why I did this table first, so we can get it out of the way and really concentrate on the Zen tables. Unlock multi-ball by lighting all the jet letters. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. Where? Okay, jet. So the jet letters are here. So you unlock multi-ball by hitting the jet letters. Okay. Good to know. I think I got one more ball, guys. And then we shall move on. Keep doing the VPX launch. You know what I want to play. It seems like an easy shot. Ugh. I can see why Retro really likes this one. This is a lot of fun. This is a fun table, guys. The flow of the table's good. Ooh, that ball's moving fast. went the wrong way.
You're breaking the sound barrier.
I'm breaking the sound barrier. You're breaking wind, man. You're breaking the wind.
It is activated.
Yeah, it's going to be a high-scoring game. I mean, not this game, but this is going to be a high-scoring table.
Lock ready. Hit the target.
Is what I should have said. I haven't even gotten a multi-ball yet, which is kind of cool. But I'm sure that that is going to most definitely be... There's a locked ball.
Ball one locked.
Okay, so I think you only have to spell jet one time. And then you can just keep locking balls. That sucks. So, that's good to know. I didn't even get a multi-ball on that one, but you spell jet, and then you hit the lock, and I guess you can continue hitting the lock. You don't have to respell jet to start the multi-ball. So, that will be on the next one. The next go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, thanks, Cornicade, for hanging out. Mad Ben, good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us this afternoon, man. So 137. Yeah, that's a nice, not too bad. I'm sure the scores are going to be sick in this game. So, all right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on. We are headed to the Zen tables. I was trying to kind of figure out how we can kind of blend these two VPX and Zen things going on at the same time. So I figured what I could do is I could play a couple of games of a Zen table that just got released, and then a couple of them on VPX, and then just kind of throw it in that way. So let me know what you guys think about that. Maybe just one or two until we get through the Zen titles. So, man, that was a fast 30 minutes. One game, 30 minutes. Wow. So, yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Which one should we do first? Should we go in the order of... Let's start with PinBot. Let's take a look at the leaderboards up there as of right now. Wizard 626 has got a little over 1 million right now. Nice job, dude. Let's jump into PinBot, guys. Let's check it out. Perfect timing. Now the main event. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you, for the first time on my stream, and probably some streams, PinBot on the 4KP. Wow, look at this table, guys. This looks great. You got the robot over here on the left-hand side, the flippers, blue and red. Kind of taking a look. You've also got, I guess, is that PinBot's bride over here on the left-hand side? A little cartoon PinBot bride. I need to take a look at something and see in the settings. So we do have visuals on and off. So I will play one with the visuals on, and then I'll play one with the visuals off, and then we'll go from there. This is not normally a table that I've played. I think I've played it a couple of times in the wild. I wasn't super impressed with it, but I'm always down for trying new tables and stuff. Looks like the top of the play field looks a bit, I don't know if that's a screen or what that is up at the top, but there's just a big giant black bar up at the top that doesn't look it's like they could have filled it in somehow or whichever, but let's dive into this one, guys. I don't know much about the rules on this table. I know you're supposed to get to light up the middles and stuff like that. So if you guys know what I should be going for or what I should be doing, please let me know in the chat. But we're just going to play this one and try to keep the ball in play and go from there. Got some really cool graphics up at the top. I guess this is Pinbot's Bride, I'm not sure. That's the table that I'm more familiar with, is PinBot Bride, so the Bride of Pinbot. But great sound effects. You got the sun up there on the left-hand side. Man, that looks great. So let's dive in, guys. I always just try to keep the ball in play. That's my strategy. Absolutely, man. That's probably the best one to have when you're. Okay, so looks like that that swirly thing up at the top. If you get it all the way up to the top, it's 20,000. But if you get it to right before the top, it's 100,000. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's see how this thing plays. Wow. All right, guys. There's something a little weird here that's going on. I gotta turn my haptics up because I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling the ball. I'm gonna lower the volume just a tad because it's a little loud. All right. I mean, I've lowered it pretty low. I'm about 35, and it's pretty loud. And I don't have the SSF kit, so all right, let's dive in. See, I don't hear the ball rolling. I don't hear anything, so that's a little disappointing. I don't hear that ball at all. And most of the time, you can kind of feel the ball while it rolls around the table and stuff like that, and I'm not getting that. So, it feels a little bit dead, guys. Honestly, it feels a little dead. Graphics are great. I got to remember that there's a center post on this table. I just noticed it when it bounced off of there, so there we go. There's 100,000. So let me see what I can do here. Let's see if I can get this thing opened and start a multi-ball here. I mean, I don't feel the what do you call it, the slingshots. I don't feel them going off. I mean, it just feels really kind of numb. The sound's great. You guys can hear the sound. It's great. I just not getting the. There we go. Another 100,000. All right, going down. We're dancing. There's like a million points there. Got up there again. Like I don't know what you're supposed to be doing, or what the. And I think one of the other things that I'm gonna do when I switch over, from gotta really use that center post on this one, guys. It's definitely an extra flipper for you. It actually bounces off, so it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is very nice. I just wish I could hear the ball rolling and feel the ball in the table. It looks like we're opening this up. That's kind of cool. So it looks like we got to get up the left and green arrows there. Missed that. Bounce, please. Thank you. There's one. There we go. So it looks like that skill shot that you're trying to get there will be from the bottom will be the first yellow arrow. That's where you're wanting to kind of go. All right, here's a multi-ball. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be trying to get it up that ramp right there. But just screwed myself. So, oh, I got this back. Wait a minute, I think I can start multi-ball? No, maybe not. Well, it's good to know that you... Oh, something happened. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you don't hear that slingshot go off at all. It just, the ball just takes off. It's wild. Yes, they are gonna destroy it. You're absolutely right, Dennis B. Absolutely gonna right. All right, let's keep going on this one. I am on ball 3. I'm gonna try to keep this going as long as possible. Man, the music's awesome though. All right, we're gonna dance over here. Oh, I knew I should have hit that with my flipper. Oh well. Play's fun. The ball sound is a little lacking, but it's probably some. Oh, I got another ball. I guess I got an extra ball, guys. I blew so much money playing this machine. You're right on, the sounds are addicting. Yes, they are, man. They're pretty awesome, man. They're pretty awesome. In the 80s tables, you know those sounds when you hear them. You absolutely know those sounds, man. They trigger a happy button in my head. It's awesome. So it looks like I got an extra ball. Let's play this one. I didn't get that one. All right, so it looks like I need a blue, couple of green, and a couple of red to start that. We can get it up there. We're gonna dance. No. Don't go out. Man, those shots at the center, man, they're deadly, man. They will make your ball drain. Woo! Ooh, that was a nice little save out of that. Out of the center there. All right, I got a couple more on the green. Ooh, a little flutter there. A little bit of ball flutter. Oh. Man, those slingshots are not your friend on this table. I'm interested to see what if you guys feel the same way about the sound, about the ball rolling and stuff. I mean, the music just overtakes everything, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like the music, I like the sounds, but I'm really used to hearing that ball rolling around the table. There we go. We're opened up for the multi-ball. Missed that. Man, those straight up posts, man. You got to get that thing perfect, or it's going to hit a post and it might come right back down. All right. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, almost came back. Oh, there's already one on that hole. Come on. Oh, I thought I had that. Got extra ball over here. on the out lanes, so I need to make sure if I'm going in the out lanes. Oh man, that should have went in. Double scores. Ah. Got extra ball up there lit. I just can't seem to hit it. There it is. Looks like we got the extra ball, guys. Woo! Almost lost that ball. Pop-up scoring is also getting in the way, so I will probably be turning that off as well. I hit the sun. I don't know what the hell that means, but I hit the sun, guys. We are sun tanning. Yeah, they are. The out lanes are tough, man. Out lanes are tough on this one. I guess I got through all the planets. Nice. Yeah, Billy Woods, man. They're tough, bro. They are tough, definitely. The top 4 inches of this table makes you angry. I agree. It doesn't make me angry. It just kind of makes me like, you lost so much. You could have done so much. I mean, you've got this little orb thing kind of blowing up in the right-hand corner. You got the sun. You got the robots. You got all this stuff, and then just a big black bar up at the top. You know, I mean, you could have done something with that. So that's a little disappointing. There's some things that are disappointing on this table. But right now, first impressions right now, I like the, you're gonna laugh, but I like this way better than me going and playing it in the arcades. Only one, because it's not costing me $1 to play it every time, but the added graphics are pretty cool. Now, I haven't played it like taking everything off and seeing what it plays. We'll do that on this next game, which is getting ready to happen now. But I like playing this on the 4KP. I do. I do. I can't say... I got another extra ball. How many freaking extra balls did I get in this game? Alright, we got an extra ball. Another extra ball. So I just lost that one. But I just blew that, huh? So... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Meaning if the yellow column is lit up and you hit the yellow target, this opens without having to clear everything. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I guess I better put my name in here, huh? Nice. I got 3 credits off of that game. Man, that's 3 whole dollars. Do you guys want to see one without the graphics, or do you guys want to move on to the next table? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Play one more without the graphics? Or move on to Taxi? Next. 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 I got 1 vote for next. Pretty cool table though. I was not expecting to be wowed on this table, and I have to say I dig it. so far, this pack's looking pretty good. All right, without the graphics. I got one vote for without the graphics, 2 votes for moving to the next. I'm with Billy Mod, with Billy Woods. I think I'd like to see maybe one more without. I don't love PinBot as much as some of the others. You know what? Mad Ben, I agree with you 100%, man. But I started playing this table right now, and yeah, I think it's gonna be intriguing, dude. Oh wow, look at the table now. Okay, we gotta check the table out this way, guys. Look at the table now. Doesn't have all that stuff in there. You can actually see some of the graphics and stuff on top of what this is the way the table was apparently supposed to look before. And it looks like they shrunk this table down, guys. I mean, they took a whole, like Retro said, they took a whole 4 or 5 inches off the top of this table and just, yeah. And I bet you if they stretched this thing out, it probably would have looked really, really bad. So they did what they had to do to give us the quality that we have. So, yeah, let's jump into this one real quick, guys. I might not play a whole game of this one, but I want to see what this table feels like without all the fluff and prettiness. Yeah, man, I'm just not getting any ball roll. I'm not getting that. That sucks. But as for the play, I mean, it plays really well. It does play really well. I haven't tried to do a whole bunch of nudging or anything like that on this table yet. I don't know if this is going to be like a... I blew that, huh? Man, she is unforgiving, man. Hit that post and it just went right out the outlanes. So, yeah. Man, those sounds, man. Those sounds are so nostalgic. I do like that those the scores aren't popping up, and the ball trails tend to kind of hinder my tracking the ball a little bit. I also don't see as much what do you call frame lossage with turning all the extras off and the sometimes you would get some fluttering of the ball, and I'm not getting that at all with all the stuff turned off. So, you know, take that for what it, take that at face value. Maybe up nudge there. No, our lanes are brutal, man. Come on, give me the ball, give me the ball. Man. She keep hitting up the same side. There we go. Let's try it again. I noticed the fluttering quite a bit during the multi-ball on in the last game. Really amped up, so I'm sure it's oh man, that sucks. I'm sure it's just all the taxing on the CPU that's causing that, but You know, I like the graphics on the table, the enhancements and stuff, but honestly, I think I prefer playing it like this. So that's PinBot, guys. Let's move on to Taxi. All right, heading on to Taxi. Just one down for Taxi. How many of you guys played this game before, like in the wild and stuff? I've never even seen Taxi in the wild. I've never played it. Yeah, the robot's voice is awesome. Yeah, very Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I agree with you, 100%. 100%, man. I see it open right away since you're first. It was the lit column with lights. Okay. The only thing that live gets stuck. Yeah. Yeah, that happened a lot on these tables. Oh wow, look at this table, guys. Now I've been playing these tables in VPX, and I do have to say there's a huge difference in VPX and in the way this table is laid out. Things are a little bit more compacted and moved up a bit. This hole seems maybe a little bit bigger, so to speak. Let's see here. Yeah, this table looks pretty cool. The graphics look really, really awesome. You got your car up at the top. Santa Claus. Now, I played a little bit of this one as well. I know you're supposed to try to hit all the targets of the famous people out here, like Gorbachev, Santa Claus, Dracula, I think PinBot's over here, and then you got Santa Claus up at the corner, and then Lola up in the middle, which was Marilyn Monroe, like on the original table, but I'm pretty sure they couldn't get the licensing for that, so they had to change it to Lola. So, but looks like a pretty cool table. Let's jump into this one, guys. Now I know on this one, I'm gonna try to do the same kind of yellow plunge. So down arrow, allow it to come up a bit, and then just let it go. So I got the 75, so maybe just a tiny bit more, and I would have gotten to the 1,000. So not bad. 100,000, I think. All right, the ball seems a little bit bigger on this table. Might be just me. Now I'm getting the haptics, but I'm still not getting that ball roll. So that's another disappointing one. Maybe they just took the ball roll out completely. I tell you what though, these shots are a lot easier to make. Yeah, these shots are a hell of a lot easier to make on this table than it is in VPX. They're tough in VPX. But this is way smoother. $75 again. Oh, there's not a... And see here, I thought there was this... I keep thinking there was a center post, and I should have done something there, and was thinking that ball was going to bounce off the center post, and there's no center post on this table. This is a Ritchie table, isn't it? Yeah, Mark Ritchie, I think, created this table. Almost got to 100 there. Just a little bit more. All right, let's see if I can hit a shot here. Here's Gorbachev. Oh. Brutal, man, brutal. But this is a table that I think I'm gonna probably enjoy. This is kind of a shooter's table. Yeah, these shots are so much easier to hit on this version than... And the music, man, the music just makes you want to rush. Missed that. I think you're gonna like this one, Ben. You might even get bored with this one, brother. All right, we hit Drak. So now we need to try to hit Lola. There's Santa Claus. Lights are great. It's kind of funny, they make Gorbachev look like Bill Murray. Ooh. All right, so Lola is the most dangerous one, I feel, because you're hitting those center shots and... All right, we got Lola there. Did I hit PinBot there? Oh, that is a bad eject from Santa Claus. Thanks a lot, Santa Claus. I've been playing many games of Taxi during lunch break, and when I was in sales, would play at the bowling alley. Oh, awesome, man. Oh, gosh. Man, bowling alleys, man. Goodness gracious, man. You're bringing back a lot. My father was a career Navy man, and whenever he was in... what am I doing here? Thinking center post. Whenever he was in from being on tour, whatever he was doing, sometimes he was on a ship, sometimes he was doing other things, and whenever he would come back from being out to sea or wherever he was doing, we would all go to the bowling alley, and that was one of the things that we would do as a family, was go to the bowling alley. And I remember many of times begging my parents for quarters to go play the pinball machines at the bowling alley, and man, they had some really cool ones, man. But gosh, seems like forever ago. Seems like forever ago. Early 80s, I think. Yeah. Man, the memories. And the bowling alley was on the base too, in Norfolk, Virginia. Man, gosh. Memories. But that's what's cool about a lot of these tables, man, is they bring back fond memories for me. Fond memories. And I think I just kind of spit all over my table here, so I need to kind of clean her up a bit. All right, let's jump into this one without all the hoopla. So let's turn those off, and those off, and take a look at this table this way. You can really see what's going on in the middle. You don't have that car running around up at the top. I might enjoy this probably better as well, but we're gonna find out. I can never get that last 1,000. I wonder if it's just a full plunge. I think a full plunge will take it. Will take it past and get you down to the 1,000. So, oh, so I can get that kind of bricked in there. Yeah, these shots, you can really see where you're hitting without all those extra stuff. So all that extra stuff getting in the way makes the shots a little bit more difficult. Come on. Nope. Maybe just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, we got Dracula. Ooh, almost missed that. So the one that I just haven't figured out yet, I'm not sure if I got him or not, was PinBot up there. Did I hit him? He's still blinking, so I mean, what do you got to hit over there? That's a little confusing. I mean, what do you hit? Are there drop targets over there? Ooh, don't go out. All right. And I think Lola is timed. So if you don't hit all those targets down within a certain amount of time, you have to start all over. That's what makes her really difficult. I think you have to hit all the targets, and then you got to hit it one more time in the center. And I missed it. No, I got them all. So maybe not. Maybe you just have to hit all 3 targets and in a certain amount of time, and you're good. But PinBot is my nemesis shot here. Goodness gracious. Are those targets there? Let's carry passengers. I'm getting a little bit of popping in my speakers on this one though. And I don't know if that's from the update or... Oh, we got the 100. Yes! We got the 100,000 times 2. I've heard some people talking about that they've been getting popping noises from their speakers after this update. So that's it's another thing that they got to fix on that. And you know, the popping sucks, but you got sound, and that's good. The thing that sucks is, man, 911 was brutal to me this go around, man, because I had no sound. I still have no sound on 911. So the scores that I put up this past go was strictly silent mode of 911, and it's not an easy table to play without any sound. I did it again. So it's just right below. The skill shot on this one is right below the big giant yellow arrow down on the what do you call it? Woo. Down on the plunge markings. Don't go out. All right, just go. Oh, come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Really? Lots of bouncing. Look at that. Just right down the middle. Yeah, this is another one of the table, guys. I prefer without all the extras. You know, call me what do you call somebody who likes it the old-fashioned way? Traditionalist, maybe? I don't know how you would say that, but I like it without it. I like it. I like playing the table without all that stuff. The other stuff's pretty, don't get me wrong. and I'm happy to have the option. But if I'm gonna play this table competitively, I'm taking it off. Just because I can see what's going on. Sitting there with my flippers completely up the whole time. No reason for that. That's just bad play on my part. So the bowling alley is where my passion came for Donkey Kong. It was that machine or Space Invaders, and Donkey Kong way more exciting. Yes, man, those old video games, man. It was Frogger and Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and Q*bert, and oh man, I just that, and add a lineup of those just really awesome pinball machines, dude. I was in heaven and constantly going back to my parents for quarters. Definitely. They wanted me to bowl with them, and I didn't want to bowl. I wanted to go to the arcade and play at the arcade. So, but guys, that is Taxi. And before we jump into that, I want to show you guys, just kind of show you guys. We'll come back and play him here in just a second. But this is what Taxi looks like on the VPX side. Williams 88. $5 back then could get you gone for hours. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, $5 now. $5 will get you maybe 2 games if you're lucky. Maybe 2. But Mox, Ominous OC, and Coffee at Joe's got this one set up for us on VPX. And as you can see, this is really the older version, and more of the version that you would probably see in the arcades. One of the telltales is Maryland up at the top. Maryland is changed on the other one, as we just saw, but this is Taxi on VPX. It's getting about 50. It usually gets in the mid 50s for frames per second, with a latency of 2.5, and it plays okay. It's not the it plays a lot faster, a lot lighter, but as you can see, that ball's moving. But the flippers kind of give a bit, and you can see there's some frame lossage there. So if you really kind of wait to the end or to the tip of the flipper on this one, definitely a lot faster, but you can actually, the flipper will kind of, it's weird, it'll bend, and the ball will almost kind of like stick to the tip of the flipper and just kind of roll off the tip of the flipper. But pretty close to the same sounds and everything else on that one. But that's the VPX version of this table. So, and then we'll jump into yes, Maryland's worth it. I agree with you. That was one of the cool things, being able to see both sides of these. So let's see here. Let's move over to and I'll show you PinBot. There's the Bride of PinBot, but not the PinBot we're looking for. I think it was over here. Yes, there's a bunch of tables on here. Bunch of tables that I have been working on and getting them to work. As soon as we finish going over the where's PinBot? There it is. As soon as we finish going over the new tables and stuff like that, we're really going to dive into some of these older really cool tables. So thank you guys for being patient with me and allowing me to kind of sneak a little bit of Zen's releases and Magic Pixel releases in the VPX side of everything. It's not something that normally is going to happen. Boris Mox, Silent Cat, and Coffee at Joe's were the guys that worked really hard on this one. Now the cool thing about this table in VPX is you've got several lighting options that you can pick. As you can see, I'm going to kind of run through some of these. This is kind of like the black light one, the comic book black and white one, just so many different ones that you can kind of to play. The sounds are so much more louder and crisper on this than they are on the the Zen version. But we're running about 40 frames per second. I think she gets up about 45. But you can actually really see the difference. And I have this version on, this color version, this color scheme, because you can really see the ball. But it's really difficult. This table is not a table that I would probably normally want to continue to play. It reminds me of the play in the arcades. It's and going from tables that have posts and tables that don't have posts, man, you forget real quick. This is the VPX version of, and mind you, VPX, goodness. There are so many different ways of going and finding these tables. You know, you don't necessarily need to go onto the wizard. You can manually go and find the different files that, you know, some files are better than other files when it comes to loading the different parts of this package that you need to have to get this table to work on your machine. So that's the cool thing about the beta program is that you can go in and find those specific setups of how the table plays, and you can try different ones out. You don't have to use what the wizard recommends. You can actually go in and manually download whatever options that you want to download that they have available. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool option and alternative. So yes, that is a big giant ball that they have on that version there. So now we are going to head over to Whodunit, and I'm going to show you Whodunit in VPX first, and then we're going to go over to the 4K version and see what they did with it in that way. Whodunit is going to be at the very end because it starts with a W for who. This table on VPX, I had some problems with the lights, and until Retrotech showed me in one of his videos that you can actually switch, like I was switching the different lighting options that you can have on that. So it helped me kind of get over that. There was one setup, I think it's the very first setup. I have it set up for a lighter gameplay. But there was one where the lights were so bright that you couldn't see anything on the table. When like the lights turned off and all you saw were red flashing lights, it was just a big blur. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't see the ball. Sometimes you couldn't even see the table. That was so overwhelming. And I want to say, if I'm correct on this one, you see how you can really lighten it, darken it. There's so many different options that you can kind of go at, and I want to say I'm going to go over to, what was it, 30 different ones that you can try. So I'm just going to play the novice version of this just to kind of keep the ball going, and basically you got two different versions on the VPX version. You can play novice or you can play the regular. Novice just basically it allows you to kind of practice and kind of get through the game a little bit without having to worry about the ball draining. Your ball save stays on for, I think, a certain amount of time. I think it's a couple of minutes or something like that. So it allows you to kind of get used to playing the table and what you need to do and not worrying about just draining ball after ball after ball, trying to figure out what the shots are. So it's kind of a cool little tool that you can use to kind of help practice on this table. So that's kind of what we're in right now. So I drained the ball, no big deal. We're in that that special version that allows us to. This table right now is running about 45 frames per second with a 2.3 latency. We haven't even gotten any clues on this, so this is just a guess. Victoria, Bruno, Trixie. Let's go with Tony. Wasn't Tony.
I have an alibi.
I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit. See how you can see the lights are just sometimes, you know, they turn off the lights and it can be just a little too saturating. Now, in this novice mode, you don't get 3 balls. You just get a certain amount of time, and once the time runs out, you can continue playing the game until you drain. But once you drain that ball, that's the game. You don't get 3 balls. It's just
Tell me more
an
about
an allotted amount of time.
Trixie always had a crush on me.
So they're talking about Trixie there. Yeah, you can lose a lot of points on that roulette, man. If I'm playing this table, see, there's times where there's times where it's so, the lights are so saturated that you can't see the ball. But I don't play the roulette only for that reason, man. It's a 50-50 shot. You're either gonna win, you're gonna lose. You're not, your odds are not in your favor. It's definitely not blackjack. But I'm really excited to check out this table on the 4KP. Zen's version. We are on the 4KP. You know what I mean. Whoa! I was glad to hear that they kept the same music, but we're gonna check it out. And see, my auto fire was gone, so that amount of time that I had, which I think was like a couple of minutes, that was it. So you don't get another ball, you don't get an extra ball or any of that other stuff. You just, boom, that's all you get, a lot amount of time. So that would be kind of a cool thing to maybe do. You got 2 minutes of ball save, get as many points as you can get, and then once you drain, that's it. So that'd be kind of a cool little contest to be able to do. I wish that'd be something that that AtGames could maybe implement that way. So let's jump over to the 4KP side, or to the native table side, and check out Who Done It. You just gotta find it. There it is. All right, guys, this is it. Howima? I don't think I've seen you here before, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in and checking out everything, man. Zen does a pretty good job on their version of these tables. Taxi was a lot more fun than expected. Same with Who Done It. Well, we're getting ready to dive into Who Done It now, and man, this table looks awesome. This looks really, really cool. The sound, the music is great. You can actually see the roulette the roulette table and everything up at the top right. Sorry, let me get a quick drink of water here. I say water, it's like coffee, so it's all good. Hey, there's Tomato Grass. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. Get your practice on this one for Monday's challenge. Absolutely, man. I'm definitely going to have to put in some work on this one. So, but man, this looks great. This, you can actually really see, you can really tell the difference between the clarity of the VPX side and the Zen side. Zen looks like they've done a really good job on this one, but you can see the roulette table up here at the top with the ball and the wheel. That's pretty awesome. Music's great. You really see the clarity of the slot machine wheels that are here. Yeah, I'm really excited on this one. Let's dive into this one, guys. Let's check this one out. The BME, we're going to be streaming these tables Monday night for the Wizard Room. The Wizard Room is going to be featuring these 3 tables. We're going to be talking about them. We're going to be going through them and playing them for you guys and stuff like that. So we should have. I know we've got a really good lineup ahead of that. I know Tomato Grass is going to be putting out a thumbnail on that probably here in the next few days. So keep an eye out for that. You know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and if you've got the ability to video or stream your table, set up your URL, send it over to Tomato Grass. Go to his YouTube channel, and he's got a link there that will allow you to send your link to him, and you could be featured if there's room, or if he's got time to get you on. We would love to have you guys to come out and check out and try. You know, you get up there and you play for everybody and see how much fun it is. It's a lot of fun. You learn a lot. I pick up so many great tips and tricks, and when we all kind of get together in the Wizard Room and chat about these things and give away our little tidbits of watch out for this, and oh, don't forget to do this, and man, I've learned so much. I have so much fun when I get to participate in that. Tomato Grass is an awesome host, and I look forward to it every time it comes up, man. Every time I have the chance to be able to participate, I am definitely jumping in and trying to do it. So I recommend it. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. Tomato Grass, you know, thank you for what you do, brother. You're a great ambassador, brother. Great ambassador. So, all right, let's jump into this one, guys. Oh, this also has the novice or regular, so you can do the same thing. So let's go over to the novice. I just want to be able to have enough to kind of play with it a little bit, check it out, and not worry too much about looking bad because I drained. So, man, the sounds are great.
I was on the case.
Super loud. Love it, love it, love it. It's so loud I'm gonna have to turn down just a little bit. All right, so here we go. Let's check it out, guys. You know, Jabba, you don't necessarily have to have a 4K to enjoy. You know, just like you said, man, you don't have to have a 4K to enjoy these tables. You can enjoy these tables on any platform. Any platform that they have these tables, which is, you know, if you're steaming, if you want to get on Steam, if you want to get on a VPX, I mean on FX, FX3, PS5, you know, any of those platforms, you can play these tables. That's what's really cool. And they all play the same. So it's the same rules. It's the same thing. So just because you're seeing somebody playing it on this platform, you can go and play it on PS5 if it's available on PS5 the exact same way. So that's what's really cool about this. And you know, that's why we welcome everybody. Doesn't matter what you're playing, where you're playing, how you're playing it. You know, that's one of the cool things about participating in Papa Brad's tournaments, Retro Legends tournaments, is you don't have to worry about what platform that you're playing on. Just because I'm playing on the 4KP and somebody else is playing in VR, we both get to post our scores. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. It's a great community, and I really enjoy being part of it. So, all right. Let's see if we can get into this, man. All right, so
Most impressive.
just right off the bat,
Jackpot.
man, the ball is very smooth.
Get in the cab.
Yeah. Oh, this one's gonna be fun, guys. You guys are gonna like this table. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Tell me more about Trixie.
Trixie is always nosing around in my personal affairs.
Trixie, huh? Backhand that? You can't backhand in that on VPX. Let's go with Trixie. That was a little weird. We got her. So now we got to chase her down. And the little bit that I've played, I know you're supposed to hit like the flashing arrows of where she's at. That's probably, and I think that arrow moves. Missed it. So it goes back and forth. I just blew that. D&D's pretty cool. Trixie's found dead. Who done it?
I was on the case.
So now we are looking for the person that killed Trixie. Rats. I know when that phone is ringing. Still got auto fire, so we're okay. We're playing the novice mode. So let's see if we can answer this phone.
Tell me more about Butler.
For some reason, Butler is extremely loyal to me.
Alright. Butler's extremely loyal to, I think that was Trixie. No, Trixie's dead, so this has got to be someone else. Uh-oh, multi-ball. Alright, now in the novice mode,
Come back here.
you don't get ball save or anything on multi-ball. So if you drain a ball, it's gone. At least that's how it is on VPX. It looked like he just had maybe a 5 or 10 second ball save there.
Impressive.
Yeah, I'm digging this game, guys. This is really cool.
I looked up and saw Lady Jackpot with all her beauty.
I haven't tried any nudging or anything on this yet. Really haven't had to do much nudging at all. I'm sure I will.
Answer the phone.
I'm trying. So it looks like roulette is lit. I'm not a big fan of playing the roulette because the odds are stacked against you. I'm not gonna risk it. I guess I should have, but this game doesn't really matter, I guess.
Most impressive.
Got a jackpot.
Jackpot.
75 million. Woo! Answer the phone. Ah. Well, that's a fun one. Love the sound. Yes. Getting a Spy Hunter vibe from the music. Absolutely. Man, that was such a fun one too. Spy Hunter. Gosh. All right, now let's try it without all the little extras. Yes, plenty of extra balls in this game, absolutely. We're gonna play the regular version of this. I think they did a great job on the DMD.
And then I was on the case.
All right, I usually try to go for a clue here, which is the A. Is it? A, yeah. And in order to hit that, it's a full plunge, which is I just kind of hold the button down, and I wait till the I comes up. I, and then I let go, and usually it hits, but it didn't hit that time. Oh, and in this mode, in like the regular mode, it's not as nice to you. You don't get like all the fun little prizes. It's a lot more brutal, man. At least it is on the VPX version.
Get the cab.
Alright, phone is lit.
Tell me more about Trixie.
Trixie is always nosing around in my personal affairs.
So, what do you think? You think it's Trixie? I think it's Trixie. Let's see. Boom. They pretty much tell you who it is in like the first clue, so most of the time it's pretty easy. You can they pretty much tell you.
Hey, taxi.
Ah, man, I gotta get used to these flippers. Try it again. Well, that's not the way you do it on this version. Full plunge is not it. Jesus, what the hell, man? It's brutal. Got to get to the used to the physics on the table. That's what happens when you use the arrow button and you wait. So I won't be doing that anymore. Extra, there's multi-ball, I think.
Freeze, clown boy.
Yeah. See what the multi-ball does. See if we get any frame lossage in the multi-ball. Woo! Come on, baby. There's something up with that. It's like, it's really weird. It's causing me to do that. I don't know what the hell's causing me to do that. I gotta figure what's going on there. I wish I knew what the... It's like the ball sticks to the flipper or something. It's weird. But I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna play another one of these because this one is fun. Okay, so now we've kind of seen all three of the tables. Which one can you not wait to play for? Wait to play. I will tell you which one is my favorite of the three, and which one is my least favorite after we take the vote. So let me know in the chat which one you like the best so far of what you've seen. If you've played it, you've already played it, you were playing it with me as we were playing these tables. Let me know. Let me know what you think, because I'm really interested on what you guys think of them so far.
Somebody come quick!
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that a little bit on this table.
On the case.
I can feel like the ball is kind of a little heavy. It's kind of sticking to my flippers.
Say, where'd this come from? Follow that cab.
But it's not anything that's unplayable, and I gotta quit doing that. Nothing that you can't get used to. What the hell, we're play for it. Red, do we get it? Oh my goodness. We got it, we won! We won at roulette! That's a heck of a way to score a lot of points, man.
Take a cab.
Bounce over. See, like that ball's just kind of, it stays. It does not move around. It doesn't bounce off. It just, I don't know, man. It's like the ball's just a little heavy in this one. Little heavy. Got to get used to it. Come on. Who cares? I know I got to launch the ball. That doesn't work. Doesn't work like it works on the VPX. So I got to figure out where that shot is at. Should we go for it?
Come on.
No, we hit it. Black.
Darn.
No, we missed it. Took all our points. And usually, like on the VPX, yeah, on the VPX, when that ball, see that's crap. When that ball comes out of the out lanes, it's got so much speed that it bounces over to the other side. It doesn't do that here. It just dies. So the more that I play this table, the more I'm kind of feeling there is a heaviness to the ball. I gotta figure out that skill shot.
Answer the phone. Tell me more about Tex.
Father's car went out of control and over a cliff.
Father's car. Ah. Horrible. Man, you can't not trap that, so just let it dead flip, I guess. Keep trying to catch that ball, so I need to stop doing that. Supersonic's the best all day. I have to agree, man. The Supersonic's pretty badass, dude. I'm really digging Supersonic. Tony, Victoria, Bruno, or Trixie? I'm gonna go with her. Nope.
Sorry, I have an alibi.
Damn it. Wasn't her. Ah, what the hell?
Baby, come on.
Nope. Got it? Nice.
Hey, come back here. Not bad. Jackpot.
Oh, look at that. See, they all just freaking bunched up in the middle there, and the balls weren't doing anything. You're hitting them, and they just stay there. That's kind of crappy, man. Oh. That I don't like about this table. It's just something that I got to get used to, because I'm gonna have to play it. Man, 392. Should I risk it? Nah, I'm not gonna risk that.
You've been practicing.
You're gonna enjoy them, Block Slagle. You're gonna enjoy them. I haven't seen you in here either, Block Slagle. Thanks for hanging out, man. First time I've seen you, so thank you for hanging out. Woo!
Follow that cab.
Spin shots to complete spin.
Get the cab. I'm impressed.
Oh, here 5.
Take a cab.
This song also reminds me of Ferris Bueller as well. If you know, you know.
Not bad. Jackpot.
Always let it ride. On pinball, yeah. But in real life, So me and my wife went to Las Vegas for our honeymoon. And we had never gone and played poker in real life. We'd never gone and gambled at a casino. We'd gone and gambled at casinos, but the casinos that we went to, they didn't have live poker. So it was the first time we actually got, man, I lost that one. It's the first time we'd actually gotten a chance to play Texas Hold'em, and we both sat down for, all right, letting it ride.
Come on, baby,
Almost
come
$1 billion, man. I think I'm gonna lose it here. I think I lost it. I got it. Holy smoke. Holy smoke, 2 billion. What? What? Can you believe that? What a gamble. Thank you for the advice, B-Woo.
I'm impressed.
You're getting at least 1/4 of the points, brother. 1/4 of the points, maybe even half. I'll give you half. Yeah, you get half the points. You talked me into it. I took that chance because of you, so way to go, B-Woo. Red is the bet.
Tell me more about Tex.
I learned that Tex had a violent temper.
Tex had a violent temper. Imagine that.
Hey, Texie.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to be letting that one ride, though. 2 billion? It's going to be a tough one to do there, B-Woo. Oh, almost lost it, and it goes out. Free spin. Extra ball. Oh, they got barred. 100 million.
In the cab.
Another 100 million. Oh, almost lost that. I was not paying attention, looking up at the DMD, and it almost bit me in the butt right there. Man, 1.75 billion. B-Woo, I don't think I can do that, brother. I can't let that one ride, man. That's a lot of freaking points, bro. Look at that, right down the middle.
The phone.
But if you can see down there, it looks like I have an extra ball, so we just keep going, I guess. I know you can get like extra balls, like freaking toilet paper here. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get it anyway. Look at that. That's brutal, man.
Tell me more about Tex.
One night, Tex took a one-way dive off a cliff.
Let's go with Bruno. The one in the middle. Yep, we got him. Okay, now we gotta chase after this Momo. Shoot flashing lanes to catch the killer. It's not a flashing lane.
Follow that cab.
Oh. Man, you cannot, and I gotta, that's something that I gotta break myself on this table, is I gotta quit trying to catch the ball.
I'm impressed.
Always let it ride, it's virtual money, yeah? I guess that's, couldn't do that one, man. That was almost 2 billion points, dude. If you win, it's great. If you lose, forget it. Why did you even play? But that's who done it. I really like that table, guys. It's just one of those tables that we're definitely going to end up having to look at that, guys. Okay. Is this a bug or what? Look at my scores, guys. Ball 1, 263,000 points. Ball 2, negative 67,000. I'm sorry, negative 67 million points. And then ball 3 was 2 billion points. How the hell? I guess because you lose, maybe? How is that? How is that? I don't know. That's one I don't get, guys. I don't get that one. No, I didn't lose. I didn't lose on the roulette. I don't think I did. Did I lose once? I think maybe I did lose once. But that sucks, man. That puts you in the hole. Wow. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you're right. No, it's not in the background, bro. That is a negative 67 million. So if you lose in roulette, you go in the hole. That means you got to make 67 million more to be in the plus on that side. That sucks. That is not worth the gamble, especially if you're playing for points. So, I guess to each his own. To each his own on whether or not you choose to gamble or not. But I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting little tidbit of information, especially if you're playing for a high score in a tournament. So something to think about. Something to think about. Something to think about. So guys, what are you thinking? Tell me. We're gonna move over and do a couple of or a few of the tables that I've already showed you 3 of the VPX ones. We're going to jump into Fathom. This is a fun table, guys. Unfortunately, I had to make some changes on this table because when I first downloaded this table, it was only playing at maybe a little under 40 frames per second. Which is really difficult to play on this table. So I had to lose some of the crispness and clearness of the table in order to pull out more frames per second. So it's a beautiful table. And the way it was when we first got it in the 30 frames per second, the table was crisp clear. You could read everything on the table, but the ball was just fluttering so much that it was unplayable. For me, anyway. So I found a way of being able to up the frames per second, but when you do that, you lose the crispness and the clearness of the table itself, the graphics of the table. But the play is a lot more easier to do. So I really wanted to show this table, and unfortunately, I had to downgrade that part of the table, but the sounds are there, and the play is there. It's a fun table, man. Really, really fun table. I hope that someday we can get this natively on the 4KP, but I'm a big fan of this table. So let's dive into this one. This one's a lot of fun. Crap, now I want to try to get a total negative score just to see if I can. Yeah, man. You know what? That would be one heck of a tournament. Who could get I guess it would be the lowest? Who could get like the lowest score, the lowest negative score on that table? That would be a tournament, right? Yes, Fathom. So let's dive into Fathom. Fathom's a lot of fun, guys. The sounds, oh man, these sounds are amazing. Let me know if you guys can't hear the table. I can turn it up a little bit more. And Spiegel was telling me that if you play this table with a 2-person mode, you actually battle to get the bonus against each other. Retro was saying that Total Annihilation is the same way, the modern games. So I was thinking about trying that, and maybe I'll try that in the next game and see. But the other thing that I noticed, that when you load this table up, to play it, and say you lock a couple of balls, I think, was it on this table? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was on this table. It drains your balls. But there's another table that we're going to play here in just a little bit where it carries those balls over to the next game. It's really cool. All right. Slow this down a little bit. See if I can get up there. Got to get used to the physics on this ball. She's a little behind.
Ah, yes.
Here we go. So looks like we've locked the ball up here. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to lock these balls in the cave trap and in above around here in the lagoon trap. And then once I lock those balls, I need to hit the 3 drop targets in front of them in order to unlock that ball. Now, I've found that there's other ways, there's other targets on here that will unlock those balls as well, or drop those targets for you. But I haven't figured out exactly what targets those are, only because I'm really tracking the ball. I'm not really paying attention to what I actually just hit. But it's cool when you hit, oh, I thought that was gonna go out. When you hit one of those targets, or when something that you hit causes one of those drop targets to drop, you hear that guy go, oh, that's so great. Listen to the sounds, guys. Isn't this great? I'm trying to get it to go up that loop there, and she's just not working out for me right now. So I gotta try to slow this down, make an accurate shot. A little bit more, a little late on the flipper there, a little early, almost. Almost, still a little late. There we go. So we got that one. So, good to know on this upper right flipper is you can hit that. So, all right. I've gotten this table up to about 52, 53 frames per second, which makes it a lot easier than the 30 frames per second that I was getting before. A little under 40 frames per second. So it's still choppy, but it's playable. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can unlock these balls here, guys. Oh, brutal. And I don't remember if this table is set up for a 5-ball or a 3-ball. We're getting ready to find out. So, multi-ball on this one carries as well. Okay, the bonus thing was just an idea you had. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were telling me something about the rules on this table. I'm gonna stop listening to you, man. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, Spiegel. Dive into Fathom. Yes, Fathom's awesome. All right. Let's see if we can unlock some of these balls, guys. Oh. Man, I hit those things, it bounces off something, it goes down the center. It sucks. Oh. Drop the balls. We lost them all. I guess this one's just a 3-ball multi-ball. So, that sucks. That sucks. Let's play one more quick one of this one. That's the cool thing about these games is these older games like this, they don't take hours and hours to play these games. You don't have to sit there and play a game for 45 minutes to make a good score, you know. These are really designed to eat your quarters, and if you're able to pull out the tricks to be able to prolong your gameplay, it's an added bonus, man. So this one, I highly recommend playing this table. I'm really looking forward to being able to dive into this one just a little bit more. Man, that left side kills me. It bounces off of here and comes straight down the center. Brutal. I'm looking forward to diving into this table a little bit more, the innards of this table, to see if I can pull out some clarity. See if I can find some, you know, a little bit more clarity and frames per second on this table. I really like these out lanes too. They're not up down the middle. The out lanes here, a lot of times they don't go straight down. A lot of times they'll bounce over and come back out. And these little tiny lanes, they don't allow you to go back out and down the out lanes. So it's a lot more user friendly in that aspect of out lanes. You just got to be careful because there's not a lot of room up there.
Attack diver.
All right, we got a multi-ball here. Let's see if we can keep this going. See, that almost never happens. That was a nice save there. Woo. There we go.
Mermaid trapped. Dive again.
How many of you guys have played this in the wild? I've never seen one of these in the wild, so if I have, I probably walked by it, and I probably didn't even notice if I did. I've never played this game in the wild, but I'm really looking forward to finding one. Woo! Almost made it up there. Ooh. Oh. No! I was gonna lose that one. Ah, great table, man. Love the sounds. Love the sounds. But guys, this is Fathom. Beautiful table. A lot of fun. Even with the problems with the graphics and the frames per second, if you can tweak it just enough so that you can actually play it, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Fathom. It is on the Wizard. Let's move on to the next one. All right, from Fathom, let's go to Drakor. is it this one? There's two different ones on the Wizard. There's this table. And I can't remember if this is the better one to play. Or I think this is the better one to play. In my opinion, I like this one a lot better than the other one. But also another great one that just the sounds. Listen to this, man. Look at the devil in the middle. His eyes glowing green. Just beautiful table. Look at this table, guys. Isn't this beautiful? I mean, it's the devil, but you know, it's the graphics are cool. Classic, man. This, man, I remember hearing these. Now, I have played Drakor in the wild, and they have got the sounds down, man. Oh, fast table. But this one is, I think this one's out of Brazil. Yeah, you can see the Portuguese. But the majority of it is in English, but you'll see a little bit of the Portuguese down at the bottom. This one's running at 50, right at 60 frames per second. So, very, very, very playable. A lot of fun. Challenging table. Ooh. Those pop bumpers are, I mean, they sound exactly like a pop bumper. That spinner's a hard shot for me. Nice. There we go. That's what we're trying to hit there. Ooh. You can hear the ball. You can hear the ball rolling around on the table on these tables. I mean, that is so something that really, really enhances the play for me. Being able to, with the haptics on these tables, you know, they're designed to give you just enough of that vibration and feel that you have to kind of let you know where that ball is on the table, so it really kind of makes you feel the way you feel when you're playing a real pinball table. So that's one of the things that really enhances the experience for me. I think I've played this one before on a stream. Really didn't kind of go into too in-depth on these. I really plan on doing more in-depth, almost kind of like single videos on each of these games. This is a 5-ball table, so just kind of going through and concentrating more on the longevity play instead of the quick tournament mindset of play. of the things that I'm trying to do that I've learned so far is that the core targets, the core and the Drakor targets, you want to light those, and then you want to light draw and then core down here, and once you light those, it lights the tail of this, the pit snake, so to speak, and then once you hit it into the pit, you get that amount of points that's lit up on the sides there. So you want to light them all up to get to 50, and then just start hitting that shot for 50,000 points at a time. So. All right, ball number 5. Oh, went down the middle. And that's a Drakor. Now that's one version of this table. We're going to jump into the 81 version. Yes, the 81 version as well. That's the 79 Tato version. We are going to jump over to, this is the 80s version or the 79 version, the Williams version. And this one's challenging. This one's a little tougher. The physics on the ball are just a little bit more challenging. Taryn Williams, man, thanks for tuning in, brother. Yeah, they are just a tad bit different, but depending on the table and depending on the setup, man, they play really well, man. They play really well, and if you look at this one here, this version of the table, a lot more crisp. I'm getting almost 60 frames per second on this table. A lot more challenging, and I like the other table, the play of the other table. It's a little easier for me to play it, but this one's super challenging. This one, you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference. The flippers are a little weaker, I guess you could say, almost kind of like in like the old school pinball machines. You really had to work at these. Does you hear that? You hear that ball rolling around the table? Man, that's so great. Outlanes are brutal on this table, absolutely brutal. And I think this is a 5-ball. So, yeah, man, it's this. You know, being able to have these tables, these old EM tables and stuff, man. Of course, there's nothing like the real ones. Absolutely nothing like the real ones. But you know, the real ones, you know, like I'm sure you know, the real ones, man, that the upkeep on them can be really, really just can be tough sometimes. You know, something's always breaking, and that's the cool thing on these video ones is you can pretty much almost get the same kind of feel, but you get so many tables, and there's really no upkeep. You gotta wipe it down every once in a while. But the sounds are there. I mean, it's just great. It's great. Love it. I love this. Well, she's not kissing his arm. She's smelling his armpit. It's kind of a fetish thing. I don't know. But that's not a kiss, dude. Can't you see? Her nose is like up in his armpit. I guess it's better than being somewhere else, man. Although this would be a differently rated show, I guess. Pay-per-view, man. It'll be a pay-per-view show. Almost went out. I am losing just a little bit of frames on this sometimes, but not unplayable, guys. And you can, one of the cool things on this on this version of the table is you can really see the spin of the ball. They have the ball designed in a way that when you look at the ball, and as the ball is rolling, especially when off of you, when you just hit it, you can see which way that ball is spinning. So if it hits one of like the little rubbers on there, you can see the ball when it bounces, you can see the ball is spinning a certain way. So if the ball's gonna hit again, you can either nudge in the opposite way of the spin, or if you want the ball to go the correct way of the spin, or the way the ball is spinning, you can give it a nudge in that direction, and it'll cause you to have more power on that ball spinning the other way. So having the ability to see which way the ball is spinning can give you an advantage on your, what do you call it, defense moves that you use in pinball. So it's really cool, really, really cool. But we got a bunch of tables, guys. We got to move on from that one. That is a really cool table. Check that one out. That one is also on the Wizard. And when I talk about the Wizard, some of the guys that are new or not, when we're talking about VPX, we're talking about the beta, the beta program that we have over on Mox's Discord. So if you're interested in that, go over to Mox's Discord, get acquainted with everybody. Once you join, you want to kind of get acquainted. You have to talk on chat and get to kind of know everybody and whatnot, and you have to put in a certain amount of entries and time and talking and chatting with everybody and stuff like that. And once you have a certain amount of time, you reach the status of, I think, status 10, and once you get past status 10, you have an invite to the an open invite to the beta program, which you have access to all these different tables and stuff. So really, really cool. I would highly recommend, if you are not a part of it, to check it out. You will not, the amount of tables that they have on there, there's something on there for everyone. Every kind, every genre of tables and stuff like that. You'll find there, if you can find something that you absolutely love in there, you probably don't need to be playing pinball. But this is an 82 Tato Brazil table called Shark. If you haven't seen this table, I've never seen this table in the wild. I've never played this table in the wild. Everything on this table is in Portuguese. But when it comes to pinball, it doesn't matter what language it's in. Pinball's pinball, baby, and you play it the same way. Doesn't matter. But the sounds on this table, the play on this table, look at it. Look at this table, man. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous table. The back glass. I mean, they did such a great job on this table. Listen to this. I'm gonna shut up and let you just stroll down memory lane. You're in the middle of swapping the playfield on your 8-Ball Deluxe. Wow, man, I bet you that is a chore, bro. Man. But that's cool, you know. I mean, that's you know, you don't. If you're gonna own one of these tables, you're definitely gonna work on these tables. Listen to this, isn't this great? I gotta remember there's a center post on here, so. I highly recommend this table, guys. If you haven't played it, it's a lot of fun. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get it up this left orbit and lock a ball. There we go. And what happens is it'll drop it all the way down to the bottom. When you lock another ball, it'll move those balls all the way down. Here we go. Oh no! That one had a weird little wicked bounce on that one. I don't remember if this is a 5-ball table or a 3-ball table. We're gonna find out. There we go. So those kind of drop down. Leaves me room for one more. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I waited too long to hit that ball. Yep, 5-ball table. Nice. Don't go out. Oh. All right, slow down here. See if we can get this ball up there. There we go. Now, since this table is in Portuguese and I don't speak Portuguese, yes, it's got a little bit of Spanish. Yeah, it's got a little bit of French to it. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do that starts the multi-ball. I just keep hitting it in there until it gives me the multi-ball pretty much, so. Oh. And I got one more ball. Let's see if we can get this multi-ball going. However, this table is one of the tables that actually, Spiegel, if you're listening, this table actually saves all the balls for the next game. If I remember correctly, that's what this table does. So pretty neat, pretty ingenious idea. Go. Maybe I got to get all the way. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do to get this extra ball. Maybe I'm just supposed to keep hitting it up there. We're going to find out. Yes, isn't it badass? Isn't this pretty cool, man? The graphics and stuff. And the cool thing is the shark, his eyes will light up, and like the whiteness of the shark along his back will light up. It's really cool. Really cool. Oh, when it goes the out lane, we lose that. Listen to that. Isn't that great? Let's see here. Isn't that cool, guys? So awesome. So nostalgic. But you can see, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes kind of blinking there at you. Arrgh. So this was the first Jaws, I think. So what is it? What year was this one? I think 1979 or 80 on this table. So way more than 25 years, I think. Yeah, way more. Yeah, isn't that cool? What game is that from? I can't remember that theme. Which one is that, the Beamy? This one here? Almost bought the wholesale 8 tables for 28 grand. I didn't have the truck for that much. Wow. 28 grand. Man, with 28 grand here in Canada, you might be able to get a couple of tables. Everything's so expensive here, man. Everything's so expensive here. You guys want to see another one of these, or do you want to kind of move on to the next go? Let me know real quick. Let me know in the chat. Another one, a game of these, or should we move on? Either way, Shark is a badass table, guys. You guys got to check it out. Let's move on. I know there's a couple of more tables on here that I want to check out, that I want you guys to check out. Again. Okay, we'll go back in there again. We'll play one more real quick one. 1982. 1982 table. So 82, 2002's 20, 2022 would have been 40. So this that table is over 40 years old. Wow. Wow. Cool table though. Cool table. Next again. We'll play, I'll tell you what. We'll play half a game. How about that? We'll just play 3 balls on this one. How about that? That was just bad. Prende bola. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it sounds. If I were to think what that sounded like, it's a nice little nudge out of there. In Spanish, sounds like hit the ball here, but prende means to kind of start in Spanish. So bola's ball. So start ball. I don't know. It's not Spanish. It's Portuguese. So. Alright, we got 2 balls locked. I want to say that right there is a time shot. Oh, and it didn't bounce, man. What a friggin' jip. All right, last ball. And it goes down the middle. Shark, check it out, guys. Check it out. No copyright worries on this old ass music. You're absolutely right. No copyrights on this one. Although, you know, it's really funny. Sometimes when you get copyright, you get things. I've gotten copyright. I call them kickbacks, or you know, a kick on some of the weirdest stuff. So stuff that you think you would get a complaint about, you don't, and the stuff you would never ever thought you would have gotten a complaint about, you get. So it's, yeah, it's I'm sure it's all in the algorithm. Okay, where was I gonna go here? Let's see where we're at. 2:30. Let's go over to. I think I've covered all the ones except for one on the. Meteor, PinBot we hit. Was it Meteor? Shark's the one that I wanted to do. Let's come. Vortex, that's what it was. 1983 Vortex. This is another Brazilian Tato table. This one's a lot of fun too. And that's the other cool thing about the virtual tables, is that you know, you get to play on tables that you probably would never ever find. Look at the graphics on this table, guys. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, that is so cool. She's riding like on a horse. She's got a sword in her hand. Blonde locks just flowing in the air with her wings. I think that's the horse's wings, the Pegasus. Those aren't her wings. So, super, super cool table here, guys. Let's jump into this one. Here we go. This one's also in Portuguese. But it's all pinball, right? It's all pinball language. We can figure it out. Timing's down just a bit on this one. This one's running at 60 frames per second. So, not a whole lot of complaints on the way the ball's playing or hitting the ball, feeling heavy or any of that other stuff. It's running smoothly. No real problems on this one. It's a challenging table. The graphics are beautiful. There we go. Oh no, man, those outlines are brutal. It's a quarter eater. There we go. You can't switch those upper rollover lanes with your flippers. They have these things set so much higher than they normally are that if you try to hit off the tip of the flipper, you're hitting the edge of these things and they're shooting straight down the middle. Man. See if I can hit this. Some of these tables, man, it's difficult to figure out what the hell you need to do. Like, are the rollovers at the top lit because they're done, or are they lit because you need to go through them? Obviously, I went through two of them twice, and they never lit, so maybe that lit one just moves back and forth until you move on. But that's Vortex. Another pretty fun table. It's I think that was just a, was that a 3-ball table? I think that was just a regular 3-ball table. So another fun one, nostalgic. We'll move on from that one. I got just a couple more games to get fit in here. Let's see here. Somebody was talking. We were talking about Ali earlier. I've played this one just once or twice. They had this one was part of the VPX tournament not too long ago, so there were some pretty high scores on this table. But this is one that was licensed by Ali. This one's running at 60 frames per second. The ball does feel super heavy on this table. So you got to play according to that. But sounds awesome. On this table, you're trying to spell out greatest. And of course, fill out all the ollies and all that stuff right there. And every time you fill that top ollie out, it advances to, actually the A up there. Man, this table's loud. Oh. Brutal. She's challenging. See if I can get that A. There we go. So we bumped to 10. Ah. So I need a T. Ah. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, how I meet these old ones, man, they got a lot of use, and they didn't take care of them the way, you know, the way that people take care of their tables now. So I can only imagine how beat up that table was that you had the option to get a hold of. And I can imagine there's not a whole lot of parts for these tables either. Parts you probably, you know, if something's really, really bad, and the parts you probably have to find somebody to manufacture for you, because I'm sure they don't have a surplus of them anywhere. Ooh. So it looks like I need the G and the T to be the greatest. Oh, and it goes out the out lane. You gotta float like a butterfly and sting like a bee to play this game. Unfortunately, I cannot do either one. Ah, brutal. The corner post, maybe, maybe so, maybe so. But that's Ali, guys. You could sit there and throw a lot of quarters in that one. Lots of quarters in that one. All right, let's see here. A couple of more. This is one of the tables that is on the thumbnail. Now this table here, guys, it's made by Jocktronic. I've never seen this table before, never heard of this table. 1986 table. But when I saw this table, man, it really wowed me. Just the colors and the graphics and even the gameplay. The gameplay was just... I was like, why isn't this table on any of the platforms that we're playing right now? Just a lot of fun on this table. There's not a whole lot going on, but it plays really well. The flow of the table's really well. The sounds are just awesome. So let's run into this one. Have any of you guys ever heard of it's called Walkyria. Look at this. Look at this play field, guys. Beautiful. Makes them come alive. I bet you that's cool, man. I need to check that out. High-end pins. I have to check that out. But listen to this. Isn't this cool? I mean, I can close my eyes and just hear this with all the video games playing in the background, and you know, Asteroids and Centipede and all those games playing in the background and hearing this one lined up next to all the other pinball tables, man. But you got an upper flipper up here. You're trying to hit these. And when that sound goes off, I think it gives you the opportunity of being able to hit that captive ball right there, kind of where I just hit this captive ball here. And if your extra ball is lit, you get an extra ball from there. So. See how that ball is no center post. Just killed me there. You will like it. He did a Star Trek Next Generation on the last episode. Ah, yeah, man. I dig Star Trek Next Generation. That's a fun table. Hard table. That's a fun table. It's pretty easy on the 4KP, but in real life, that table is brutal, man. Oh. There we go. Almost kind of reminds me of playing Zelda. The sound. Three-ball game. Alright, let's play another one of these, guys. Let's see if we can get a couple more in. I mean, that sound right there sounds like Donkey Kong. Sounds like Donkey Kong and Mario moving across that, and then he bounces a boing. That's what it sounds like, Donkey Kong. Doesn't that sound like Donkey Kong? Ah, right down the middle, man. I need to do some kind of nudging or something there. Woo! We got a free game! Yay! But that is Walkyria, the first version of Shakira. All right. Let's go to Seawitch. 1980 Stern Seawitch. This is a fun one too. This one, the sounds on this one. Let's see if this is the one that I'm thinking of. Tell me where else they use these sounds. Might not be this one, but. Here we go. And what do? I knock it right out the middle. Man, it's a quarter eater. tell you what, man. Playing so many different tables. You need a couple of games just to get used to how the table plays before you can really start hitting anything. This table's obnoxiously loud. How many was that? Wish I could do that on Iron Maiden. Don't go out. I'll tell you what's a really hard shot to hit is to try to hit this loop shot with the left lower flipper. It's hard. It's a hard shot. Oh. Yeah, you got a free game, huh? Robotronish, yeah, me too. That's what I thought too, man. It's made by Stern, so it's interesting. Ah. Ooh. Oh, almost lost that ball. No, and it goes out. Third ball. Starting with Sega, wasn't it? You know what? Don't get me lying, man. I have no idea. A lot of those, oh, man, I don't know. That's a good question, man. I have no idea, Spiegel. All right. That's Sea Witch. It's fun, but wasn't the one that I was thinking of. So let me see if I can find it. Was it Meteor? Was it Quicksilver? I'm not sure if it was Meteor or Quicksilver. Gargoyle. Is it Cosmic? No. Flight Stern. Is it this one? I think it was this one. I'm not sure. Man, you know what's funny is that a lot of these companies, the smaller companies like, I say smaller, a lot of those companies got bought up by the bigger companies, man. So it's there's no telling. This one's a fun. This is a fun one. This is a Cosmic. understand why it's. I always seem to find the freaking outlanes when I first start playing the freaking game. That's the first thing I find are the outlanes. Love the sounds, man. Such great. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That bounced from one all the way to the outside. Look at that. Quarter eater. It ate my quarter. Man. She's so mean. You're okay with losing the virtual quarters? Me too. I'd much rather you lose virtual quarters than the real ones. So, 100%. I agree with you. 100%. 100%. All right, guys. I got time for one more that I want to show you guys. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it was Flight 2000. It might have been. But I do have to save some for the next go round. So, but we're gonna run into a Meteor. This is almost a 1980s table. Might as well be an 80s table. Evil Wrath and Coffee at Joe's. Thank you guys for testing this one out. This is the one. This is the one that I was looking for. All right. Here we go. This sounds like this one's got a center post as well, so I gotta remember. But it sounds like this thing's got like sounds like a motor ramping up. The longer you play the ball, the faster the RPMs are going. I mean, it almost kind of makes you want to rush. You hear that? Come on. It's crazy how much this ball spins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, I should have hit that ball. Come on. Don't go out. Woo, that was a nice little nudge out of there. Don't go out. Ah. Alright. No! Bounced right over my flipper. That sucks. Didn't even get a shot. No, don't go out. All right. You're okay with the virtual quarters. bounced over my flipper. Man, I gotta get that shot right there. Oh, oh my goodness, almost lost that. There we go. It's crazy how much spin is on this ball here. Look at that. You can really see that ball just spinning all the way down there. It's wild. Alright, I think we got one more ball on this one. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh my goodness. What a fun-filled afternoon. But unfortunately, guys, we have come to the end. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I had a blast showing you all these old, going down memory lane, showing you some of these old tables and stuff like that. I had a blast showing you some of the new stuff that came out this afternoon. This morning. This afternoon. Go out there, hit those tables, check them all out. There's really not a bad table of the new ones that have come out right now so far. Just the quick first impressions that I've gotten from them, I think they're worth the $15 for the pack. So don't be afraid to dive in there and grab those packs. Of the 4 tables out of those, I would say, well, there was only one Magic Pixel. Definitely one of the Magic Pixel tables that I recommend you check out and play. Very smooth playing. I really look forward to playing that one and diving in and kind of to see more things about that table. So check that one out. As for the Zen packs, I'm gonna have to go with Whodunit. Whodunit right now is the leading of the pack. However, they're all really very good playing tables. So go check them out. Yeah, it reminds you of Tech Sector. Yes, Mad Ben, you're absolutely right, man. But this is a fun table. Meteor is one that I recommend. Would be neat to see some of these tables in some tournaments and stuff like that. So I hope we get something like that. I hope we get some of these older ones and they bring them back for us. So for some of us old guys that want to stroll down memory lane. But thank you guys again for hanging out. Don't forget, Friday night, Retro Legends, Tomato Grass, myself, Papa Brad. We're going to be hanging out, talking about some of these new tables. Retrotech's got his Saturday mornings. He's going to be going through some of the tables, some of his favorite tables. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing Flipper Friends. I remember him saying something about trying to explore other options on doing some of those things. So I look forward to that. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check that out. Retrotech X Gaming, excellent source of, if you're thinking about wanting to get a pinball table and really don't know which one to start with first of the packs and stuff that are out there, definitely go check out Retrotech's YouTube channel. He covers all of them. So if there's a table in particular you're not sure, kind of on the fence about, go check out Retrotech's channel. He will definitely steer you in the right direction. Tomato Grass, also Retrotech has a Pinball Post. He basically goes over all the news and all the stuff that had gone on for the week. He does that on Sunday nights at 9:30. We're all tuning in on that one at night on Sundays, chatting it up. So I will be in the chat as well. And a Monday night will be the Wizard Room with Tomato Grass. I know Skull Joe's going to be there. Nix, believe he's going to be playing some VR, and myself. So looking forward to it. I hope to see you guys there. And until then, until Monday, and then of course Tuesday we start all over and we do some more lunchtime pinball. So this is ChalataLove. Thank you guys for hanging out today. A todos mis latinos, gracias por ver y por tu apoyo. And until next time, guys, this is ChalataLove signing out. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.